Hello, my name's Adam James of Springup PR. Welcome to my Drive Time PR channel, and today I'm going to speak to you about how to make expert opinion piece pitches to the media that get a result. Obviously, in PR strategies, securing expert opinion pieces, thought leadership pieces in your target media is a real key way to raise the profile not only of the company but also of a particular perhaps CEO or key executive. There are 5 really main key things you have to think about when securing that expert opinion piece in your target media. The first is you have to know your media. Now, you know the media that you're targeting. Some media, let's say you're targeting New York Times, you might be targeting technology magazines, you might be targeting some specialist B2B media or other national media. You have to first of all make sure they do accept and even take expert opinion pieces. Some are often written by their in-house journalists. Make sure that you do that at the very basics. So get to know the media that you're targeting specifically, and make sure that your target expert opinion pitch goes to a media that will have an interest in taking it. You must also, the second point is you really must make sure you target the right editor or journalist, the person who's in charge of commissioning, accepting and working with people on expert opinion piece pitches. So no use targeting, again, if you're looking to New York Times or the Telegraph in the UK, no use targeting a news journalist if it's perhaps the comment editor or opinion pieces editor that you need to contact. So make sure you do the basics. You know the person, the editor that you're targeting, his or her name, and in particular make it a very, very individual pitch. The third point is you really have to, I mean, this is an obvious point, I guess, about thought leadership or expert opinion piece pitches, is that you really have to have a strong opinion. So make sure that you are conveying an opinion on whatever it might be. I don't know, the latest, what makes new technology products disruptive, or perhaps it might be, let's say, looking at some of our Claire clients that we work with, it might mean okay, what makes a dementia service excellent? So you have to really be expressing an opinion. There's no point in sitting on the fence, being objective. You have to be authoritative and know both sides of the arguments, but make sure you're not, your real opinion is not one of sitting on the fence, but you've definitely got an opinion that you're happy to share. The next point is when you're making an expert opinion piece, make sure that you really big up the expert you're pitching on behalf of, whether that's the CEO, whether that's another executive, or that might be a specialist within your company. You know, demonstrate to the target media why they should be accepting a piece from this particular individual. So again, we're not talking about spin, we're talking about just making sure that you do big up the expert. So if they have special expertise, make sure you explain what that is and why. Perhaps he or she has won awards or may have notable achievements. Make sure all those aspects are included in the pitch. Another point is when you're making that pitch, again, the first pitch is via email. You can always follow it up with a telephone call. And again, some journalists and editors are easier to get than others via the phone. But make that pitch, which we do about when we do expert opinion piece pitches on behalf of our clients, it's maybe 300, 400 words max in the email. Dull as dishwater pitches will get nowhere, so make it sharp, incisive, use bullet points. When we are pitching expert opinion pieces, we like to give the headline, the prospective headline for that expert opinion piece. For example, Huffington Post's success we had recently was what are Britain's 10 most inspiring buildings and why? And we made that as the headline of our prospect expert opinion piece pitch, and sure enough it was accepted. So make sure you're giving journalists with a clear kind of headline that they could use. Whether they use it or not is down to them, but you're kind of exciting them. That's the idea here, and you're being very clear immediately to a journalist that, you know, this is what you're going to be writing about. It's like a headline you'll see on a news story. So get all these things right and you will be securing expert opinion piece, thought leadership pieces in your target media. Thank you.